Hello everyone and welcome back to the Synergy Sanctum. My name is Justin. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here at the Synergy Sanctum, we specialize in all things related to Magic the Gathering, with a specific focus on deck building. So I aim to show you very quick deck techs that'll show you all of the cards in the deck and how they work together to ultimately achieve the goals of that deck. If you're not already, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate that. And we also have a sister channel now, so head on over to Commander Coliseum and check out their content as well.
And for today's deck tech, we have Tifa Lockhart, an EDH Voltron budget, and I'm here with my bestie, Justin number one.
Hey, I'm here from Commander Coliseum. Yeah, Tifa Lockhart, a 1 green 2 mana commander with an overpowered ability to get doubled power whenever a land enters.
Yeah, and I feel like people build this around landfall, but we're going to do it completely different because we're Synergy Sanctum and Commander Coliseum.
Yeah,
we don't do what everyone else does.
Yeah, we break the norms. And today, you have a land count of 35 land, which is actually more lands than you would normally
That I normally run, exactly, yeah.
Way more lands than you normally run. But that's fine because the main concept is to deal, to buff and then play a land and double the power.
Yeah, so we're going to buff the shit out of Tifa today, and we're going to do that on a TCG market value of $75 to $90. So a budget build here under $100, you get a very competitive deck, mono green, screw those precons. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, it's super good because it's super cheap. Tifa comes out at turn 2.
Hell yeah, brother.
Or yeah, and that's insane. And you can just hit people in the face. She has those fists of fury, you know.
Yeah, and she has trample, so we just got to get her big enough to get through, and then it's over.
Built-in trample is super good.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So what we have for you today is a Tifa Lockhart budget build, and we are going to dive into it. So to start, we are doing a ton of boosts for Tifa. You want to talk about these boosts, Justin number one?
Yeah. What do they do?
Yeah, I mean, we're just like doing this for very single or double mana. She's getting at least 3 to 5 boosts to her power. And then we're running shit like Raised by Giants, which is giving her a base power of 10/10 because she's the commander.
Yeah, right, that's OP right there.
Oh, it's so broken. And it's so cheap. You're like, why does this exist for so cheap?
Instants can be used during combat, so before or like after blockers are declared.
Oh, so good.
And then if you have if these may not be in the build, but if you have any fetch lands, you sack a land after combat or after blockers are declared, and then bam, you double the power after these instances, like extra damage. So good,
so good. Yeah, and we're running Swell of Growth, Titanic Growth. What do we got? Might of the Crowsaw. We're just running all of the like cheap mono green boosts.
Just classic green, 1 green mana.
Yeah, turn into a bear for the turn. Yeah.
I mean, the art is a gorilla, but yeah, a bear. Too.
Giant growth's a bear, bro. Where are you looking at a gorilla?
I was thinking of a different art.
All right, and then we're running Groundswell. Shit like Fido Burst, Become Immense, which just delves to remove stuff from your graveyard and give her +6. Just disgusting. Like, why do we need to rely on the lands when there's so many mono green spells that boost, mamas, you know?
Yeah, and there's some things. Are there some cards in here that give a buff and draw a card?
Probably. But let's look first at, like, how do we make her even stronger? Is it enough to just boost her with mono green boost? No, it's not. Because there's cards like Songs Kazroy, which not only give the boost, but double it. Tifa's Limit Break doubles it. And then we're doing other stuff. What else are we doing on this slide?
My favorite, Forgotten Agent,
Yeah, that's my guy.
He's the classic. If you have green and you do counters or care about power and toughness, Forgotten Agent, include it. He gives counters, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, you can move counters to another creature, which would be Tifa in this
Yeah,
case.
He does. But are we going to rely on our opponents to do spells? No, we're not. We're just going to play an ass ton of forests and then do shit like Blanchwood Armor or Primal Bellow and boost the fuck out of Tifa.
Yeah, make Tifa super big, yo.
All right, and then getting through. You know, Tifa's great. She's ready. She's ready to hit.
She's already getting through a little bit. She's
Yeah,
got
she
trample
is.
built in.
She is just trample, but we have to run jumbo cactuar.
If you're not running jumbo cactuar, then you're making a mistake. Getting 1 billion damage. We're rounding here, but 1 billion damage.
Yeah,
trample.
9,999 rounds to 1 billion. I heard.
That's how I round.
Yeah. That's how I round. And then we're also running other stuff like overwhelming stampede. So Tifa's nice and big. She's ready. Let's make all the other shit in our deck ready to go and attack you with trample.
Are we running a lot of little shits?
Yeah, we are running a lot of little shits.
There we go. Get a lot of little shits. Buff Tifa. Double her power, and then buff all the things based off of Tifa's power.
Yeah, but trample doesn't always get it done, so we're running things like Trailblazer's Boots and Rogue's Passage, so that Mama's just unblockable.
Yeah, Trailblazer's Boots is super underrated. I think people don't realize that that's a good card because a lot of people are playing basic lands. You need to play basic lands because of land hate.
Yeah, because of this shit. Like non-basic lands are unblockable. Exactly. All right, what else are we doing in this deck? So we are running cards that are giving even more lands for more power. So a lot of Tifa builds are going based off of this landfall ability and just doing shit like additional lands like Azusa, Lost But Seeking, or whatever we can do to get a bunch of lands out to double our power a bunch. But because we are a budget build, we are running more of the boost and then playing a single land or maybe a double land. So we're running things like Walking Atlas, Secure Tribe Scout, and Sky Shroud Ranger that all give us an additional land per turn off of the tap. What else are we doing here, Justin?
Oh, your basic green RAM package. You got Cultivate, Explore, and Kodama's Reach. Those are the main powerhouse of mono green, plus Explosive Vegetation. If you want to just really kill someone in one turn.
Yeah, and then like Traverse the Outlands. Talk about breaking a fucking card with a commander. Traverse the Outlands says you get to search your library for X basic lands where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. She just load up Tifa with all of these boosts.
Her a ton and then
disgusting.
That's crazy.
So good, so good. And then we're also running even more lands. So I know I cast some hate earlier, like 2 seconds ago about Azusa, but Azusa's in here because she's giving us 2 lands. Yeah.
More lands, more power, man.
And then we're running.
Respect it.
Yeah,
respect
then we're running cards that ultimately let us reveal the top of our library and then see if there's a land there and be able to play that land. So cards like Oracle of Moldiah, Augur of Autumn, and Courser of Krufix all let us play based off of the top of our library. And if there's a land there, we're dropping that to double Tifa's power. So broken in this deck. And then, Tifa seems like a badass. She seems pretty solid. We should protect her.
Yeah, it's kind of a Voltron style. So
Yeah.
You need to play like a Voltron deck. So you need protection, so Swiftfoot boosts. If you have Lightning Greaves, if you got them, play them. Horde Hunger, Blossoming Defense. All these cards are.
Yeah, all of these are
bangers.
protecting your girl. They're either giving her hexproof or they're giving her indestructible. Either one is solid, and they are all instants, save for the Swiftfoot boots, so we are able to respond to whatever people might be messing with us with. And then if we're talking about protection for us, we're playing a landfall deck, right? We're playing mono green.
Yeah, if Tifa gets targeted out and she gets killed like 2 or 3 times, which tends to happen in a Voltron deck, so you need some backups. Plans.
Some solid backups that benefit off of lands coming in, and they bring in more friends, except for Sazu's Chocobo. That's just getting big on itself. It's just turning into a big, beautiful eagle.
You play Saz on turn 1, and by turn 6, he's a threat already. Or not even turn 6, turn 3 or 4, he's a threat, and people will have to deal with that instead of Tifa. But if you're playing lands, you might as well play Saz's Chocobo. It's super good in other formats too, like Modern or Standard. That's the thing. I totally forgot the word Standard. I don't even play Standard. But
no shit.
He's good in Standard. He's good in any format he's in.
Yeah, and we've got all of the normal mono green token creators that you'd expect here.
I'm not going to mention Avenger of Zendikar because I hate that card because I've played against it.
Yeah, but he loves it. He loves it, everyone.
I hate it.
It's there.
Justin number 2 loves it. Justin number 1 hates it.
Justin number 1 needs to play it more is the problem. All
That's
right.
true. I don't play enough mono green.
Yeah, and then we're in mono green. We want to draw a lot, but if we're going from this mindset in this deck of like making Tifa super
Tifa?
big, big Tifa,
Big booty Tifa.
yeah, we want to draw off of that big booty. So we're running stuff like Rishkar's Expertise, Return of the
that's so
Wild
good.
Speaker,
I love
Soul's
Rishkar's
Majesties.
expertise. Being able to cast a card after playing that is so good.
So good.
And you
so
get to draw
good.
cards. Oh man.
Yeah, Tifa is going to do work here. And then, we are going to be running mono green. We want to be able to draw later. So Tireless Tracker is a really good card on this deck because we are playing lands. We're doing a lot of ramp to play lands. He's going to make us clues and let us draw. And then Season of Growth, I would argue, is a showstopper in this deck because we are going to be targeting Tifa with all of these boosts. And every time that she gets targeted, we are going to draw off of that. So broken here.
I just love Hunter's Insight off of that because being able to cast that as an instant for people that
now we're talking.
You hit people for like 12 damage, you draw 12 cards. That's like super good.
Yeah, and then reeling us out here, just finishing off the deck tech, we've got cards like Ram Through. So Ram Through, Tifa has Trample, so if she's nice and big, she's going to kick something in the face.
Ram Through is such a good card.
So good. Damage, pass, whatever like blockers might be there.
Because you can cast that before you before you go to combat. So you can hit whatever their big blocker is and destroy
then keep going. Yeah.
And then just hit them again.
Hell yeah. And then we're running Broken Bond because it's not only removal, but it gives us the additional land play a turn.
Yeah, you get rid of that enchantment that's keeping you from blocking, and then buff Tifa again.
Yeah. And then, everyone's favorite mono green permanent removal, Beast Within, in case we need it.
A Beast Within's always a auto include. All right, everybody, thanks for watching.
That's for the end intro. We're done.
Yeah.
And with that, our show has come to an end. Thank you so much for watching our video. And if you enjoyed that video, feel free to share it out with any friends who might find value in it as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. We hope to see you again soon. Have a good one.